Good morning, everyone. My name is Flicker, and welcome to my usual Sky Dailies. What do I want to listen to in the background? Probably this song. Not gonna be much talking. Though I will open up towards the end of the video, or in like the afterthoughts, like the post dailies recording about some things I've been thinking about. So if you're interested in that, feel free to tune in when it's uploaded. Hmm. Oh. Oh. Yep, another day of that. One, two. Hmm. We are now approaching our destination, the stadium. We will arrive in about 10 seconds. Thank you for boarding Novalis Rails. Ooh, yo, that was cool. Invisible vines. Oh, baby, let's fucking go now. Whoops. Could have gotten that mission done back there. It took it that long to fucking turn on the fucking camera? Damn. I am scuffed and unpolished. Yet some of these still seem to stick around. Thank you. Bat bum bum bum. No, I don't currently have one. Hmm. does. I hope one day I'll be able to figure out how to present all the little things I understand about Kamára in a way that makes it approachable and acceptable, even if it still recognizes, like, internal issues. Because if you can identify and address something without shaming it, without triggering shame, then that makes it healing it a lot easier. However, that doesn't mean you get to avoid toxic shame completely. Because at some point you will have to confront the more coagulated nodes of it and chip through those. Now, why would I want to be able to address Kamára's issues without inducing shame in others who might also have those same issues? Because even if they're not a part of my life, I still care about my friend. And I don't want them beating themselves up over things they don't understand. Because even if their reaction would be on them, I would be the one in the knowledge of, in the know of, hey, this could potentially have a negative impact. Where is that bitch ass? Bonk. Bonk. Give me a hammer and I will bonk this motherfucker over the head. Hell, if I could swing this torch at it like a hammer, I would. Explore the vortex. Warp me there. Thank you for the cutscene. That keeps me from being able to move on and interact. Oh, come on! Bullshit. Bruh. Hmm. That works. It's a little bit better, at least. when I know the impact of my actions, I want to do something to at least try to be responsible about it. Because that's the same standard I try to hold others around me to, even if I can't get them to follow it all the time. Even if they're not ready to take on that responsibility yet. I want to serve as a soft and gentle reminder that, hey, you can be worth caring about even while having flaws. You are capable of growth, of learning and understanding things that scare you, without losing your own self-worth or dismissing all your previous efforts. Even if your previous efforts did not work out in the way you wanted them to, that does not mean that they were not real. They were very real, actually. How do I phrase that concept? So that way it's approachable and understandable. Even if your previous past efforts did not give you the output you desired, to know that you put in such effort and were sincere in the process of what you thought would work shows that you have worth and value beyond that of the reward for getting it right. How do you phrase that? One's own effort shows one's worth more than any output or reward ever will. Because that effort stays with you as an expression of yourself and what you truly thought was worth working towards. If it turns out that what you thought was worth working towards doesn't give you the result you wanted, that is fine. It is okay to learn from the experience, to admit fault, and to redirect your efforts. Because that effort still sits with you, not anyone else. How do I phrase that better? Because, yeah, I got the idea across, but it was clunky as fuck. Ooh, it's nighttime here. Nice. Hey buddy, how you doing? Goodbye. You. Violence isn't the answer. It's the question, and the answer is sometimes yes. Oh. No, if I try to focus on being a good person, I'll become paranoid about my presentation to the depth where I fail to understand the true impacts of my own actions. Because I risk shattering that presentation by being responsible. But if I try to be a decent person, that prioritizes the impacts of my actions, not the presentation, which allows me room to breathe, grow, and learn. Bop, bop, bop. Ow. Also, such a mindset keeps me from attracting vultures and sycophants who prey upon those who prioritize their image over their integrity. The fuck? It's nice to know that reference point is still consistently reliable, even in the chaos of this world. Even in the depths of feeling like I'm being pressured to meet expectations. Because that means I can store a piece of my own worth in just trying to be decent. Even if I don't always succeed, I'll know I'll have put in effort towards doing my best to respect and understand others, which will be proof of me fighting for my own worth. Dismantle the paranoia. Diversify the depth of understandings. Consolidate the healthy understandings. Rest so as to integrate them into the foundation. Live the life you want to live, and then repeat should new challenges arise. Deconstruct, diversify, consolidate, rest, live. Well, that was confusing. Mm-hmm. Hmm. It looked like I did a mid-air spin dash there. Oh. Mm. Mm. Yeah, I did find some cool art yesterday by someone that's just like, ooh, that does feel like it hits some nice reference points for our internal understandings and our self-expression. If there's gotta be a disaster, then I might as well be the one driving it. I don't think I can agree with that sentiment, but it's an interesting perspective that'll take some time to digest and consider. Because if I aim for causing a disaster, then people are gonna hate me no matter what. Regardless if my intentions are good or not. And there's no telling if someone would start predicting around me causing disaster, which would then allow them to manipulate the outcome of events in the direction they wanted, which would then be counterintuitive to the purpose of driving that train yourself. Hmm. Praise the sun! I should make a quick guide on this little glitch. What does this do? Yeah, that's cape. Okay, nope. Hmm. Oh, now that was cool. That was smooth. Ow, concussion. That's usually how I land anyways. Concussion, the day keeps the brain cells away. No, brain. No. Not what I wanted. Actually, want to read the votes. Aww. I wish you a good day. Aww. That shouldn't have worked. But the world doesn't operate on what should or shouldn't work. It operates on what does. Hey! What were the other ones? Because I know there was a fool in the world, I think. Judgment? Yeah. That's the real question. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. Depends on whether or not they think that you think they'll actually struggle through it to making a good relationship with you. Oh, that's a level of possessiveness that I'm A, a little impressed by, and B, more terrified of. Like, damn. I would reserve that for my one and only. And I've yet to find someone who can fit that spot yet. Hmm. Ah! Gutsy, no! How could you do this to me? Yeah, I kind of figured. Oh. Ba, 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 da. Message boats. Read. Oh, jeez. I've been there. Oh. We'll get out of that space eventually. Hmm. Ah, well, that one looks like it's useful to someone else, not me. Here, let me read it aloud in case you're busy. Or whatever. You chase sensation because stillness feels like erasure. Pleasure promises intimacy, proof that you exist now. It lies sometimes, but it is trying to keep you alive. It doesn't always manage to succeed, but it is trying. It is fighting for you. And if a concept can care about you, then that means you're worth caring about too. Here we go. Oh, delicious, delicious. And oh, so vicious. Infected mushroom reference. Vicious, delicious. Song name. Hmm? Hmm? Damn. Damn! Guess that info might have been more useful than I thought. The message I read aloud. Familiarity is not always safety. Safety is not always familiar. And that's what makes the world more frustrating. Why can't it just be simple? Oh, how I wish it could be too. Oh. Oh. Now that's a lifetime long grief. The death over an idea of how the world should work. It becomes quieter as you go, but it never fully goes away. Read those last time I was here. Yoink. We need more wind. And the best source of artificial wind is fire plus water to make steam. So to the girl who presents herself as water while being made of fire, will you dance with me? Oh, it would be so cute to see Kamára's reaction on that. She'd probably just be like, no. Ah, I'm going to enjoy this fiction for the rest of my fucking life. Oh, so fucking adorable. The personal satisfaction I get from just knowing that I can tease a piece of fiction and no one else is being harmed, that there's no problem, it's nice. That no one's going to fucking hunt me down over a piece of fiction. Ah. Hell yeah. Let's do some multiplication. Stability, wind, and light. There we go. Having fun with these little concepts. It's not the execution, it's the setup before the execution that matters sometimes too. And you can have all the things correct in the output and the layout, but if you fail to understand where the setup prepares the execution to give off the desired output, then ultimately you're failing to reproduce the same circumstances. Yeah, that would actually be poetically beautiful and be good at capturing a piece of irony. Trace, the girl made of plants, is the one who also enjoys forging weapons and tools the most. Just means she has to be extra careful to not set herself on fire. Even if she can sustain it through overgrowth, that's... Actually, wait, maybe using overgrowth as part of the forging process. Oh, that would be so cool! Being able to use overgrowth to make sure the forge is properly stocked, and then be able to offset the carving cost of burning it all by using that as, like... Oh... Ba 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 da da ba da 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 ba da 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 ba da 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 ba da 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 ba da 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 ba da 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 ba da 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 ba da da ba da 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 ba da 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 ba da ba da 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 ba da da ba da 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 ba da ba da 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 yeah, I still don't do. Smooth landing. Always like to see that. Hmm. Hey yo. Alright, what do we got here? One moment. Oh wait, I said 1 moment, not give me 10 minutes. Wish I could use ascended candles to make a recharge potion. 2 fast charge for 5, yeah. 5, yeah. No more items available. Screw you. To those of you who snuck by and saw a fragment of this recording, thank you. Oi, thank you. To those of you who stuck around and watched a good chunk through this video, if not the full thing, we deeply appreciate it. We hope you all have a good day, good night, whatever time or non-time it is. If it isn't good, you're feeling stuck, lonely, lost, scared, confused, frustrated. Well, I hope that things either improve for you, that everything outside, within, between, and beyond stays manageable enough, or at the very least that you're able to find some place to sit, rest, and vent from, without hurting yourself or others if you can so help it. If there's something you didn't know, that is not a cause for shame, that is a learning opportunity. My name is Flipper. I've gotten my Sky Dailies done, so I'll be seeing you all in the next video, my darlings. My wild, wild gremlins of chaos. Bye-bye!